Said you're on Twitch, right?
Yeah, twitch.tv/afamdrank.
Say something.
I am saying things now with my voice. Woo-wee. That is my voice.
I am a lot louder than you are.
Is that so? Oh, maybe that's because I'm looking the opposite direction that the mic is. What about now?
Way louder now on my end.
Way louder? Back up a bit?
You're still
Good,
quiet
though.
on stream.
Quiet on stream?
Yeah.
Retro says it's not.
I mean, Discord, you sound fine,
Oh,
so it's
okay.
got to be something on your stream.
Yeah, something happened last time I tried to run this.
Do you see where your mic is?
Yeah.
Can you right click that and add a gain filter? You'll see like an option for filters or something.
Because it's set all the way up, and so is the desktop audio.
Yeah, but you can still turn it up. I'm trying to tell you how.
Okay.
If you go into filters and add gain.
Oh, for odd. Oh wait. Okay. Game.
You right click the actual the bar going up and down with the volume. Like you can see the little monitor of the voice.
Wait. Okay. You said filters?
Yep.
Okay. I'm on just the whole OBS. Step 1. Go.
Okay, so you right click the audio source, then you click filters, and then you should be able to add filters, and one of them should that you have listed in OBS should be called gain. It's like automatically downloaded with OBS.
Okay. Hold on. Filters. I guess I need to add a specific audio source then.
If it's not that big of a deal, you're legible. It's just I'm louder, but it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, and I don't think that's the hugest issue, but I think I can figure this out just real quick. Filters. Gain. Yep. And then I can gain that much. And then, is there any noticeable difference there?
Talk again, sorry.
I'm talking now with my voice. I am saying so many words, and it is so cool.
Now you're the exact level as me. You're almost perfect.
Oh shit! I was okay. I just started scrolling the bar as soon as you said that.
Yeah.
I put it back. Okay, so we're good now.
Yeah.
All right, great. Okay, so we can go ahead and get started with the pre-show exhibition match then. Yeah.
Yep.
All right, let's load in.
Sounds good.
All right, I am waiting in the lobby for your invite.
Got it.
Also, my new custom skin is sick.
Of course you play Malo.
Alright, so loading. There we go.
Just so you're aware, you are streaming Discord. Okay.
Yes,
No,
but
you're
now
not.
it's streaming
You're
the
not.
thing. It just
Yep.
wasn't open yet. We're good?
Just making sure.
Cool.
Yep.
Alrighty. Online. Friendly match. And alright. So it's first to yeah, I guess first best of 3 or best of 5?
Let's do best of 5.
Best of 5. Alright. I will send a quick Discord message that the match is starting. And then we'll go ahead. Now. And thank you to RPG for that announcement. I just saw it. Alrighty. Oh, Eva colors.
All right, welcome Twitch viewers. My name is Saximus. I'm going to be commentating today and tomorrow. We're getting into the first round of the exhibition match between Afam and Broseph. Afam rocking the burrito crag skin. I respect the Broseph with a very slick custom Malo skin. Alright. Oh, we got a zoner fight. We got a big old zoner fight. We got bombs versus rocks. There we go. A little weak connection here. It's probably on my end because I am on mobile data because I do not have Wi-Fi in my apartment right now. Hopefully that'll get resolved by the tournament tomorrow, fingers crossed. But in the meantime, we got a good fish match going. Broseph stand back, throwing some flashbangs up the finish bomb mark. Yeah, Afam playing pretty safe, keeping, you know, Dwayne very active on screen right now. Dwayne is, of course, The Rock. Trying to roll heavy. Oh, no. Oh, that was super risky. He almost got hit by that finisher bomb. I was camping right now. Still sitting on 3 stocks apiece. Stop the finisher bomb. Goes off stage.
Big oof.
Oh, hit it with the down B, and that's not going to be enough to kill. You know, less than 100% on the heaviest character of the game. It's not going to kill, but a reverse hit of down B can really get people to die. I love Malo's down B. It's such a great high-risk, high-reward move. Up B's going to get Broseph back on stage, back on solid ground. So that a finisher bomb. He's got to get rid of that. There we go. Oh, no. Messes up the recovery. All right, Afam has a 1 stock that he's at 89%, so... Oh, there we go. That's some. Oh, 2. Oh no! Oh, that would have been so great if you would have get a 3rd hit off of it. Oh no, we are tied up. Broseph is sitting at over 100%. There we go. Down B doesn't get the up air follow up. There we go. We got that some dash attack strings. All right. Oh no, that finisher bomb's going all over the place. It's terrifying. Finisher bomb breaks the rock shard, sends that in up. I wasn't aware this finisher bomb would send in an upper 45-degree angle upward. Broseph in a 2-stock piece. Afam with a pretty solid lead right now. Broseph sitting at 159%. So with frag any solid hit, forward air, up something down there. There's the forward air. Get a follow up with the rock bounce. There we go. Good dash attack after rolling behind the F-Song. Yeah, Afam loses stock. We have 1 stock apiece. This is a very close game. This is go all the way. Oh no! This messes up the parry on the finisher bomb.
Sax,
and Broseph.
Anarchy!
I do think you're a bit behind on the stream.
I am a bit behind on the stream, and it's pretty choppy for me right now.
Okay.
But
just predict what we're gonna do.
Okay.
You're doing great.
Yeah, you're doing good though.
Thank you. Doing the best I can.
I'm gonna see if I can improve. I don't know if it's performance or connection that's causing my lag, but I think it's just performance. But we're fine.
Alright, so Preshow's forward. Workout king. Hype people up. Alright.
Sax, are you watching through Discord or Twitch?
I'm watching through Discord.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah. Alright, Troupple Pond for game 2. This is Afam's hit. Oh, I really like this frag. It's kind of like this molten rock kind of thing. I really like it. I meant we have to get the code. What's the Troupple King doing there? I thought the Troupple King only appeared in a last stock scenario. But whatever. Troupple King's coming in to say hi. Unless we're... Oh, we might be on Aether station. I don't know. Whatever. Solid back and forth. There we go. Yeah, as good of a zoner as Malo is, you know, Frag could just kind of counter zone right back with rock, down B, rock shards. Of course, Krag, heaviest character in the game, so he can, if he has to, he can side B right through any bombs that might appear. Nothing from that finish bomb. Ooh, there we go. Pillar. Oh, Tex on the ground, or on the platform rather, was able to get out of that up air follow-up. That was really good second focus. Jab, dash attack, dash attack. Oh no! Oh, he gets back on stage! Yo, that was so good! Using the pillar to send Broseph down, and then he was able to use the wall jump and air dodge to get back on stage. Great job. Great recovery from Afam. I could have sworn that would have been an SP. That would have been worth, in my opinion. That would have been a pretty good trade, but, Afam is now up one stock, 3 stock, 2. Oh no, I think Broseph got hit by his own bomb and got knocked far away. Oh no, hit him with a rock. Nice. Rock shards to stuff the recovery. Tropical King comes up to high. Alright, I'm back. Can everyone hear me okay?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Just want to make sure because I got disconnected for a bit there.
Ooh.
Alright, Afam, 2 stock lead right now. Oh my goodness, it's at 132%, which for Krag is like a 70, not even that high. Oh, Broseph goes far deep on stage, is able to get back. Up forward air forces Broseph off stage. Oh, that was a weird angle that recovery was able to get the ledge as that platform there. Good job.
I wanted to let Sax catch up.
Yeah, I really skipped the game and.
Oh, your audio is really muffled right now.
My audio is really muffled. Is this any better?
Yeah,
Yes.
better. So,
Okay.
What were you saying?
No, it's just like the connection's bad for me because last I saw, Afam was throwing the rock up, hit Broseph, and then literally the next second, it's back at character select for me.
Okay, cool. Got it. Okay. So.
Alright, game 3. This is Afam's ban. One of those pretty good bans. So the thing with Malo is that he is a very good character at kind of controlling space, because if he sets the bomb down, that's just a space where you can't go. Particularly on stages that don't have a lot of platforms, kind of like this one, he can just kind of say no to a platform. Just say no on your access to a platform. But also, smaller stages are really good for Krag because forward air kills earlier, F strong kills earlier, up air kills earlier. So we'll see how this goes. Go. Ooh, good job getting that forward air on the rock to get the follow-up on the bounce. Oh yeah, see what I was going there. Pillar up tilt. That used to be completely busted. Pillar up tilt up air was insanely good kill confirmed back during early access. But... Ooh, the landing lag on that up B from Malo was surprisingly short. Good job for both to be able to follow up with that strong. Your finisher bomb. There we go. Good job. Oh, right outside of the range. Really good positioning from Afam. That pillar really did strict movement here. Big old burrito. Up tilt, up air. Covering with the rock. Yeah. It may have been safer to jump cancel after side being on the rock. Just, to make sure the Broseph wasn't able to get a good punish ball. So I guess it's down. Dash attack on the rock is going to force him off stage. Yeah, you have to get rid of that finisher bomb. And again, Afam just barely out of the range of that finisher. Pillar into up tilt. Something just gets pulled. pretty even game. Broseph has the percent lead, but again, you know, Frag, 70% is basically, any other character 40. Oh, good job catching and throwing that finisher bomb before it went off, and good job on Afam for getting out of it. Oh no, dash attack! Oh, dude, they both got hit! Oh my god! Oh my god, they both got hit by the finisher bomb, and Afam lost the stock for it. Broseph is up. And then he got hit by a full finisher bomb! Broseph, no! Oh my god. Yeah, there we go. You gotta taunt after that. Alright. One stock apiece in game 3. Oh my goodness. How did both of them get hit by 2 different finisher bombs in the span of, like, what, 10 seconds? Oh, yeah, Broseph is on the run, and Afam just gotta chase him down. Another finisher bomb, he's gotta get rid of that. Man, Broseph really likes these finisher bombs. Back air while he's holding the rock, that's a guaranteed follow-up, nice. Yeah, I don't think Broseph wants to mess around with fancy bomb tech. He just wants to nail a finisher and just kind of end this. He does not have the percent lead. I would not. I really don't blame him for doing this. Just gotta remember that when he's holding a bomb, he does get an extra boost to that up B. And he can angle which angle he can decide which angle Mala throws the bomb after the up B. Stage. There we go, good rock toss. There's another one. Oh my god, beautiful landing forward here is going to take game 3 for Afam. That was really good. Yeah, Broseph getting really, I don't know whether they call it greedy or desperate with those with all those finisher bombs.
The finisher bombs are the ones that I like.
I can tell, man.
Ooh, nice.
All right, Broseph making a switch to Zetterburn. Very interesting choice. I do think that's a very good choice because Burn can really rack up damage on a character as heavy as Frag, and Zetterburn really likes the burn boost on strong attacks. Really good for getting early kills, which you really need, to take advantage of when you're playing against Frag. All right, Afam getting burned, even though he does power through the side B. That's sure that beefy sweet spot warrior sound effect for those on the pillar. Yeah, this is a pretty interesting matchup, because Frag has such good zoning tools, he can kind of stuff out Zetterburn's movement, especially recovery. Zetterburn has to really mix up his recovery because it's so linear otherwise. But Frag's an edge guarding monster between rock and pillar. There we go, unbeast the rock. Oh, Broseph had Afam trapped there against the pillar. He didn't get a good follow-up. He just went high. There we go. Good. There we go. Good parry on the side B. Pyrosphere is, I believe, the canon name of that side B. Whoa! Jump cancel side B into up air. That was really good. Oh my goodness. And the pillar was restricting how much Broseph could DI away from that. That was really good from Afam. I may have to use that trick. Because I am a certified Frag enjoyer, card carrier. I have the plushie and everything. First of 5 set. Whoa, it's only fast forward. Stage. For me, the sound is ahead of the video. Oh, yo! Oh my goodness, great situational awareness on that F strong while Broseph was stuck in place starting that up D.
GG's.
All right, and Afam takes it 3-1 over Broseph.
Let's go.
That was good.
That was even though there was times where for me that was a PowerPoint slideshow, that was still very fun to watch.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have to explain myself. When I blew myself up last time with that F-bomb is because there was a lag spike and I couldn't dash out of the way.
Oh, God.
Yeah, all right, man.
My dash input just dropped and I was like, oh no.
Dan, fix your game.
Alright, so if that's the situation now, I'll go ahead and start moving towards the player interviews. Closing game.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
For sure. I'm gonna hop out of here then.
Let me flash out. Alright, see you then.
Okay, later.
Little does he know, he's like first on the interview list. Let me see. Okay, no, he's second. Let me get everything fixed up. Get some music going, and then we'll start the interviews. Sounds good?
Sounds good.
Alright, let me bring, is it change if I go here and try and get that. Ooh, shit. I should probably mute while I do this.
All right, so Retro, how's your Friday been going?
Sorry, what was that, Sax?
How's your Friday been going?
I just literally got off work like 5 minutes before jumping in here.
Wow.
I just realized I should probably mute the stream on my end. There we go.
We're still live, right?
What'd you say?
Are we still live?
Live on my end.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, we should still be live. I'm just putting on some background music.
I'm just running your bumper right now.
Word. Can someone let me know if that music is too loud?
I don't hear any music.
Well,
Yeah, I don't hear anything.
it should start in a second. Transition back. Anything heard?
Nope.
What if I make it louder? Nothing? Oh, chat can hear it. Thank you, chat.
Yeah, then that's all that matters.
Forgot that I have chat. God bless.
Thank you, chat. Love you.
Okay, I'm gonna try right here. Is that good? Yes or no, chat? Getting no responses. Alright, is this volume of music good? Yes or no? Anyone? That's pretty good. Thank you, Freddie. Alrighty. Cool. So let's start moving on to the interviews. First up is actually you, Sax, as the co-commentator and the co-interviewer tonight. We wanted to get you done first. So,
Yeah, definitely.
to start us off, who are you?
My name is Saximus. They before he, except after she. I have been playing. I bought Rivals on day one of early access back in 2015. And I've been a Crag main throughout that entire time. I absolutely adore this game. It's one of my favorite fighting games. And I was really excited when I heard that you wanted to do a Rivals of Aether T3, and I knew I had to get involved, and here I am.
Great. Is my audio still functional, right?
I can hear you.
Okay, good. Endeavorance in chat, is there still the little bit of double mic you said? No reverb now? Great. Fixed it easily. One button. I am so amazing. Alright.
Hell yes.
Yeah. Okay, so day one player. So,
Yeah.
how confident does that make you feel for the tourney?
I don't know. I've been playing this game long enough. I've been playing fighting games long enough to know. I try to enter every bracket with no expectations, right? Because you don't know who you're going to play in. You don't know what the average skill level is. Just go in, press buttons, have fun, see what happens. Although considering in the Discord, people were talking about how much they play in the game or how new they are, and long story short, I'm feeling very confident. I have to shake off some rust before tomorrow, but I'm feeling very confident. Maybe not to the point of picking a secondary in bracket, but I'm feeling good. Feeling fine.
Sounds good. Yeah. So, you mentioned about having a secondary. Next follow-up question. Who's your main?
I main Crag.
Wonderful. Wonderful
I
and
have
based and correct.
Yeah. Crag gang. He looks so good in Rivals too, man.
Absolutely.
So much fun. By the way, for chat, if you're not following Aether Studios on, I know they post clips on Twitter and YouTube. They probably post on TikTok too. But yeah, I think every Monday, Booths at Monday, they kind of show some gameplay clips highlighting like a specific move on a specific character. I think the most recent one was Crag's up there, which is so beefy. But he looks so good in Rivals too. Anyway, in Rivals 1, I also dabble a bit with Clarin, Orcane, and Malo.
Yeah, I'm a Crag man also, as most people would know from what we just saw. I do like to dabble in some of the others, but those are not picks I would expect for a Crag main of like Orcane or Malo, like the further ones. I don't know. It might just be me. I do like my Crag Rock, but also I'm a very close-up fighter.
Yeah, that's true.
So, next follow-up question, which you've already pretty much answered, but if you feel like elaborating at all.
Yeah, of course.
What's your relationship with Rivals, just in general? You've pretty much answered this already.
No, I can go more in depth on this. You know, because like I said, I picked up the game day one of early access. And I remember particularly during the Smash 4 days, I used to live in upstate New York. I moved to New England in late 2016, early 2017. I started going to Smash tournaments more often, and I was the person at all the Smash 4 tournaments who would not so subtly bring a Rivals of Aether setup and try to get other people to play.
Yeah. I get that.
I was like I was the Rivals person for a very long time. Turns out I was looking in the wrong place for Rivals players because the Smash 4 players weren't that into it, but the PM players absolutely weren't. The PM players took the game very well.
I think there might be some more overlap with I guess more melee side, the PM, the melee, the Project Plus side of Smash with Rivals, because I guess they're more like if you're just playing like the current Nintendo system, and I say this as an Ultimate player that doesn't play melee, I feel like it's more common that someone would just play like the current Nintendo system and then not play stuff like Rivals because they're like they don't really branch out too much, not really as much of a like PC type person like someone who plays melee or Project Plus or mods their game. You know what I mean?
I definitely feel that. I don't feel like it's as big of a phenomenon with Ultimate. But I remember during the Smash 4 days, like there are people who play Smash 4 and literally nothing else. I'm like, hey, there are all these other really cool fighting games, like, you know, Rivals of Aether that you could be playing. And it's like, why would I play them when I have Smash? And like I said, I don't think it's as big of an issue with Ultimate. I think largely because there have been a lot of really excellent traditional fighting games to come out. Like, you know, there's a lot of overlap with Guilty Gear Strive. You know, everybody's playing Street Fighter 6, right? But yeah, but during the Smash 4 days, like, it was... God, Smash 4 players could be so stubborn.
Yeah, no, I was one of those. And it's so funny thinking back to that. Because most of my tourney experience was my free college locals. And for our big, like, 100th tournament, we were like, fuck it, let's run Smash 4 again. And I was like, fuck it, I'll enter that as well. And everyone the whole time was just complaining about how the game sucks. God. It was so funny.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Yeah, we were all laughing and having fun, but it was the whole tournament was just complaints about the game, how the game works, and it was so funny.
And like, okay, so I'm going to go off on a bit of a tangent here.
Go for it.
Every now and then, because I do play Ultimate. I don't really practice it actively anymore, but yeah. I do keep tabs on the community, and every now and then some fucking Smash 4 clip will come across my timeline, and the caption is always, "Oh, look how sick this game was. So much better than Ultimate. Can't we all just go back to Smash 4? Yes. Yeah, if you want to play Smash 4, the game still exists. No one's stopping you from playing it.
Yeah.
The reason you're not playing it is because deep down you don't wanna. You don't want to deal with Bayo. You don't want to deal with Cloud. You don't want to deal with fucking Lilat. You don't want to deal with every other match being played to goddamn Animal Crossing you.
Yeah. Yeah. No, you hit the nail on the head there.
Yeah. Play Rivals instead.
Yeah.
Play Rivals instead of Ultimate, man. We got rollback. We got rollback. We got Steam Workshop. Literally hundreds upon hundreds of characters. Yeah.
So, yeah, the only thing I miss from Smash 4 is Ganon side B killing the opponent first when you Ganon side.
That was pretty great. I played the Mii's in Smash. Small Mii Brawler was not okay. It was so much fun to play, and I do miss Ultimate. But yeah, no, don't play Smash 4. If you want to play Smash 4, play Smash 4, but be honest about the game. If that's your trash, embrace it. Everyone's got their trash.
Yeah.
But just play Rivals instead. That's why we're here. We're here to play Rivals.
Absolutely. So then, our follow-up question.
Mm-hmm.
What's your relationship with T3?
I'm actually relatively new to T3. I joined the community a few months ago. Ghoul, who's a very good friend of mine, he's been part of the community for, I think, over a year. He's a creator. I think it's GhoulEXE on TikTok. He and I actually know each other in real life. We actually met at Fighting Game Local, Rhode Island, Haven Shine. And he's been kind of hounding me to get into like content creation on TikTok, and I finally got around to doing it. So he was able to get me into T3. I was TOing. I was behind the scenes for the Street Fighter 6 Invitational. That was a lot of fun. All the players were extremely cooperative. We got everything done right on schedule. There were no major issues. And now I'm here to help out with Rivals. So our next Invitational is Mortal Kombat 1. I'm not a Mortal Kombat player, so I don't know what, if anything, I'm going to do with that. But chat, there you go. Something to look forward to on K1.
Absolutely.
But yeah, I'm relatively new to the community, but everyone here is really cool. I've made a lot of really nice friends while I've been here.
That's what matters.
Yeah, that's what matters.
Then,
we're here to have fun.
And then you mentioned content creation. How would you say that the content creation? I don't know if career is the right word, but how would you say that it's going for you, the process?
I am on TikTok. Saximus on TikTok. I have that username. I don't upload very frequently. I'm very much not the kind of person to upload every single day. I have to actually get an idea and workshop it. I'm a bit of a perfectionist when it comes to it. If you do want to see more of my random kind of stream of consciousness stuff, follow me on Twitter at 5Aximus with number 5 because Saximus was taken. That's where I spend most of my social media. I do like content creating for TikTok because it makes my brain feel good when numbers go up.
Yeah, simple.
Yeah.
And then final question. What's your favorite kind of tree?
Favorite kind of tree?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a really good question. I remember the house I grew up in upstate New York. There was this really nice, I think it was a weeping willow.
Ooh,
It was, like,
yeah,
right
good choice.
Right outside my bedroom. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. That was a pretty great tree.
I think there was a weeping willow somewhere near my grandma's house, and I think I genuinely, as a little kid, had a nightmare of it reaching in through the window and grabbing me.
Yeah.
So,
Actually, honorable mention to a completely different tree. I live in Rhode Island, live in Providence. I used to live on the east side. And my friends and I, we used to rent this house.
Mm-hmm.
It was like kind of upper middle class suburban neighborhood. Our house was the only one in the neighborhood that looked like absolute garbage.
No.
I liked it that way, by the way, and then our landlord renovated it without warning us. So that's a whole different story.
Landlords.
But there was this really, I don't know what kind of tree it was, but there was this really weird, gross tree that covered like half of the front of the house on our front lawn.
Mhm.
Like, it made the house look mysterious, and it was a really cool tree. And then the landlord got rid of it. Like, landlord.
That's landlord.
Anyway, that was my second favorite tree.
Awesome. All right, so that'll wrap that up. Thank you. And now you can continue being a co-interviewer as I bring in our next person. Here we go.
Like,
Hello.
God.
I stole you. How's it going?
All right, hold on. I got shook. All right, I think I'm good.
Yeah, you're good? I'm sorry. I probably should have warned you first.
No, that's fair. That's fair. I just want to make sure there wasn't an echo, but it should be good now.
Yeah, you're all Gucci. So, welcome, Broseph. First easy question. Who are you?
I'm Broseph.
Uh-huh. Is that it?
So, Broseph is end. But no.
Yeah.
Who is Broseph? I guess the word would be content creator as of right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's not my favorite word, but whatever. That's what we got.
Yeah, no, I understand the feeling.
I host
accurate.
a Street Fighter tournament. I host a Street Fighter tournament on the last Monday of every month. It's open to the public. Follow me on TikTok if you want to get in on that.
Which I help commentate, by the way, if you want to see more of me.
Yes.
Drop the TikTok at real quick.
It's TerribleBroseph everywhere on the internet. TerribleBroseph. If my name isn't there, then I'm not on that platform.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I make a little bit of music. It sounds like it's like aggressive trap stuff, but it's really at its heart nerdcore. If you listen to the lyrics, it's about video games and comic books. After that, that's about it. That's all really anybody needs to know.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty. So then, after that, who's your main for Rivals?
For Rivals, I'm actually co-maining two characters. I mostly play Malo,
As we saw.
when I don't want to put in that much effort, I'll play Zetterburn.
Yeah. No, valid. Zetterburn's a really good, just solid go-to. You know, that's the Fox McCloud of the game, the Shoto equivalent, I guess.
Right.
Like, very easy to pick up, and that's good.
Borrows a lot from Wolf actually, and I
True.
played Wolf in Ultimate.
Ah, yeah. I have notorious trouble against Wolf players because some of them are really fucking good for no reason.
Wolf's a good character.
Yeah, real good character. So then, I guess I should ask also, why do you pick those two characters?
Well, I picked up Malo for the theme.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If you follow my content, you'll figure it out pretty quick. But we're not going to talk about none of that stuff here.
Fun fact, Malo's actually a monarchist. He's not an anarchist.
Oh, that's funny.
Read the comics.
That's
Read the
funny.
comics. The comics are really good.
Is it because Monarch Butterfly? Is that the bit?
So the whole thing is like he's from Claren's like dystopian future, right?
Yeah.
And what he wants to do is he wants to reestablish the monarchy.
Okay.
I can pick some.
Well, I guess it's because they got the Emperor Loxodon or whatever, who's now immortal.
Oh yeah, no, like anything is better than Emperor Loxodon.
Yeah.
But
Rivals lore is crazy.
That's my thing. Rivals lore is crazy. Go Tales of Aether.
There's a mini comic series about it. It's out there. Check it out.
Yeah,
Tales of Aether.
That would synergize well with my content, actually.
Actually, yeah, I recommend that. Give it a look. It's out there.
But regardless of the themes, I feel like, call me crazy, but I feel like Malo borrows a little bit from Link, right? Is that a stretch?
Well, elaborate on that.
Well, so I guess the normals are very different, but when it comes to controlling the bomb, there's a lot of similar tricks and like the way you bounce it around and the way you want to think about it and the way you want to time it and stuff like that.
Yeah, so would you say more Ultimate Link or previous Links and I guess the other two?
The previous ones.
Okay.
Actually, if I were to compare it, Malo's bomb play kind of feels like a juiced up version of Smash 4's Toon Link.
Yeah, I can see that.
I definitely get that comparison.
Yeah. I was
and Zetterburn, like I said, is just Wolf with fire.
Yeah.
So I kind of just picked the characters that are most similar to my mains in the actual Smash game.
The two Brawl newcomers that weren't in story mode. So, next follow-up, which you kind of touched upon, but we can get further into it. What's your relationship with Rivals? When did you first find the game? How often have you played it, or when did you first know about the game, even?
So, my roots in the FGC are within Smash 4. That's the game I played the most. I probably have 10,000 hours in Smash 4.
Okay.
And if you played Smash 4, you just knew about Rivals. So I can't tell you like the exact time I first discovered it, but I was definitely playing it on Xbox One around like 2016.
Yeah, I was not an Xbox haver, but I got my Xbox haver friends to buy it so that I could have more time to play it whenever I would go to their house.
Yeah, whenever I would play it, I would try to get my friends to play it, and they would play it for a couple games and then put on Smash.
Same.
Yeah.
Sorry for interrupting you there.
To explore it until a couple weeks ago.
Yeah. So, then after that, so what's your relationship to T3? We've mentioned this briefly a little bit, and I think you probably have a bit to go on about.
One time I left a comment on one of RPG's videos where I said I want to play fighting games with you, and then now I'm here.
That's all it takes.
Hell yeah!
That's all it takes. T3 is a very welcoming community, you know?
It
really is that fucking easy.
Yeah.
When it comes to like the internet, just ask, because the worst that'll happen is people will ignore you and then you'll forget about it.
Yeah.
So, just ask. If you make a fool out of yourself, who cares?
Yeah, and if like they don't respond, it's not like, oh, this person's lame, I don't want to talk. It's usually like, oh, I have so much going on in my life. I don't know if I can have the energy to start a new like friendship, acquaintance, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, right. I feel like a lot of people get discouraged when they get ignored like that. But like, you got to remember that everyone has their own life going on.
Yeah. But to add, meat and potatoes to the story, RPG hosted a Skullgirls T3, and he was like, "Hey, if anybody wants to play Skullgirls," and I just happened to have it. I was not a Skullgirls player by any means. I just bought it one day on a whim because it goes on sale for $3.
Yeah.
And the whole point of the Skullgirls tournament was anybody can run a tournament. You just got to do it. And I think I took it a little bit to heart. So, now I myself am a TO, and I love this shit.
So then the next section would be to elaborate on this. Tell us a bit about the counterculture tournaments.
So the point of counterculture is to basically just have a reason to play. It's very laid back.
Phil's talking shit in the chat, by the way.
Are you serious right now? That would defeat you, Broseph? Yeah, okay, bud. Anyway, we're talking about adult things, Phil. Anyway, counterculture. It's a really laid back environment because I feel like there's like this unapproachable like idea of the FGC that's not necessarily true. Like, people think it's so intimidating, but in my experience, the FGC has always just been a bunch of dudes in a room gaming.
Yeah.
And that's what counterculture is. While it is a tournament, it's really
we're just here to game
together at the end of the month to show off our skills.
Absolutely. The FGC is way more welcoming than people expect because people they don't care who you are really, as long as you're not like, I don't know, racist. They don't care who you are as long as you just want to play a game with them. They want to play a game with you. Like, I remember my freshman year of college, I would often see people on like lounge TVs in the dorms playing Smash. People I didn't know at all whatsoever, and I'd just be like, hey, can I join you guys? And they would just let me. And we would hang out and play and joke around for like the entire rest of the night. And then I would never see them again. But we hung out. You know, people just want to play games with you.
Oh yeah, when I first started going to Smash tournaments, it was to play friendlies. It wasn't even... I would join the bracket for the sake of like, you know, paying the TOs and supporting and everything, but I was there for the friendlies.
Excuse me. Yeah, and then if you go to a tourney and you just... Like, I know people at my Smash locals that will just set up, like, Melty Blood or Guilty Gear on the side just for friendlies. And then the whole night they'll be playing, making new friends, talking with whoever. Like, I met some of my, like, really closest friends throughout college just because my friend and I would just load up, I don't know, Guilty Gear on a set. And we would get people that like Guilty Gear walk up and talk to us about it.
Yeah, for sure. The community aspect of the FGC is where the magic happens.
Mm-hmm. So,
I mean, that is what the C stands for.
Yeah.
Correct.
So, final question. What's your favorite tree?
The Erd tree from Elden Ring.
Okay. You know what? I didn't specify real, and I'm going to let this play out. I'm going to see how this goes.
I have spent more time than I care to admit thinking about that tree.
Mm-hmm. I still don't need to play Elden Ring. I am so behind on all video games.
I'm not even sure I could tell you about it. It's an enigma.
Yeah, that's
Still
fair.
don't understand it. It's like been 2 years.
All right, and then I guess, do you have anything else you want to close out with? Maybe you could drop your social media where people can find you.
But yeah, I got a couple of things I need to say. Phil's gonna lose, and whatever tree RPG picks is not as good as my tree.
Mm-hmm.
That's
of course, naturally.
Other than that, listen to Catch Hell on Spotify and join Counterculture.
All right. So, and you can join Counterculture. You can just find it in the... We have a dedicated chat channel for it in our server.
Literally any way you can possibly contact me is the right way to get there.
Yeah.
TerribleBroseph on all platforms.
So, all right. So that'll close us out. You can feel free to head back to VC, and we'll bring in our next guest.
Get the hell out of here.
I just realized that my stream information might be wrong, so I'm going to update that super quick.
I'm looking at Twitch right now. It still says Rivals of Eve. So.
Yeah, I think I had... oh, no. It's fine. Because I had set it up a while ago for a different type of thing, but I wasn't sure if I just named it, like, regular Rivals of Aether, if I, like, really got specific with the title. But, seems fine. Yeah. So, next in line is... You! RPG is deafened and muted. There.
No longer.
No longer. How's it going?
I kind of want to choose the Erd tree now just to make Broseph's statement be a paradox.
That'd be really funny.
But hey, how's it going, man?
Great.
It's been fun.
So, first question we ask everyone, who are you?
My name is MyLifeIsAnRPG. I am I guess now I should say TikToker, but TikToker, journalist, comic editor, and I post about just about fucking anything, from science to games to fighting games to angry rants to shit. It's just kind of what I do. I'm one of the mods here at T3, and I'm really happy to see this tournament go off so well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then the follow-up question that we'll get into. Who's your main? Who are you picking, and why do you like them?
Alright, so I am maining two characters.
Ooh.
Because the first character I'm maining is Clarion.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm a dirty Marth main.
Yeah. Naturally.
My first look, a bunch of people don't really know this about me, but the first game that I ever took seriously, like in a competitive sense, was Melee.
Mm-hmm.
Which funny story comes from the fact that when Smash 64 came out, my brother would constantly hand me my ass with Kirby. And I got so fucking upset about it that I dove like head first into melee hardcore. So the next time we like saw each other, like I could hand him his ass.
Okay.
And the next time we got a chance to play, he's like, "Oh, I don't play I don't play video games anymore. Video games are for kids." And I got so fucking upset.
That's so funny.
I would too, honestly.
I main Marth in Melee, which is where I got my competitive start. So of course I picked up Clarion. And then a bunch of people said that Clarion sucks. And while I don't put a whole bunch of stock into tier lists, the other thing that I tend to do when playing fighting games is find the dumbest, easiest, spammable shit that other people hate.
I've noticed.
And do it, and do it until they rage quit. So I picked up Shovel Knight. I was on the wiki and I was trying to find optimal combos, and the wiki under Shovel Knight literally says, "Just punch people, don't bother doing anything else." And I was like, "Can do, wiki, can do."
So then the next question, which you probably have quite a bit to go into on, is what's your relationship with T3?
So I was around here. I like to think of T3 as existing in seasons, right? I was around here shortly after the first season, which was when Ghoul started challenging people randomly on TikTok, you know, to first attempts. Danny ended up running the very first T3, which was a Blaze Blue T3.
I think I remember.
Yeah, saw one of my videos. And said, "Hey, do you want to play Blaze Blue with us?" And I was like, "Damn straight I do." And then I took third, and that was fun, you know?
Yeah.
So I did that, and ever since then I've been trying to really push T3 as a community, because, like, before T3, FGC TikTok was kind of just a bunch of people, you know, randomly shouting things into a void. And having a central place where people could come and not only just post their shit, but learn how to TO, learn how to run events, learn how to participate in events, go to their first major, you know. And not only that, but like, I mean, we've helped each other out, like, financially, like every so often, like, people have like hit the skids and had hard times, and T3 has come together, pooled together money, and, you know, helped out, you know, members of our community. And I think that's fucking magical.
Yeah,
you know, like, I think, you know, video games can do a lot of good, and I want people to realize that we're a lot more than just, you know, sweaty dude bros, you know, mashing buttons. I mean, we're that too, but we're more than that.
Yeah, and then just like Saximus said earlier, the C in FGC stands for community. It is a community. We all are here to help each other, you know? We are here to vibe with each other and help out.
There's a frustrating amount of people that I've come across in my years in the FGC who don't understand that concept.
Yeah.
And I'm like, if you're not here for the people, why are you here? Just play against the CPU. It's all the same to you.
Yeah, people are there just to play the games only in tournament, just make enemies even. Like, they don't shake your hand, they don't talk to you. Like, I don't know, I don't really know what you're there for other than proving yourself. But you know what? It's fine. Power to you.
Fighting game croissant.
Okay.
I could go for, honestly, I could go for a croissant right now. I haven't had a croissant in a long time.
Stray is asking who won the tournament. I don't remember which tournament you were talking about when that was asked. But do you know?
No.
Okay.
Wait. Like, was he talking about the Blaze Blue tournament?
I believe so.
The person who won the Blaze Blue tournament was Floki. It was Floki CFX me. Then I ran the Skullgirls tournament. Then I sat out because I was moving for the next one, which was the Tekken tournament. I don't remember which one happened after that, but when Broseph ran the Marvel 2 tournament, I won that one. So there's that. You know?
Yeah. So the follow-up question, I guess I would say, is to tell us about your relationship with content creation and how that kind of did you start out with a lot of FGC as your primary focus, or did you start out in other communities?
So here's my story, right? And I've told it a bunch of times. Pandemic happens, right?
Yeah.
Fuck.
A lot of stories are starting.
Yeah. The pandemic happens, and, at the time, I was a journalist, primarily a games journalist, right? And I worked for Newegg under the Game Crate publication. And randomly, one weekend, they're like, yeah, it's over, guys. Fuck you. You no longer have a job, and we're deleting everything that you ever wrote from the internet.
Okay.
Holy
That's
shit.
so cool.
Yeah,
Wow.
I worked there for 7 years. So, 7 years of my work gone down the drain.
Holy shit, dude.
I later, a bunch of people banded together to start Gamer Terra and repackage that content. And then Gamer Terra went under randomly and deleted the content again.
So cool. So cool.
So, basically the last decade of my life went up in flames. So now I'm trying to find a job, right? But everything that was in my portfolio went poof. And people don't tend to hire you.
You know what?
When your entire past it just doesn't exist on record anymore.
Yeah. Always save a copy yourself. I think I'm not.
I have my own copies saved, but it's difficult. Like it's one thing to show them your own copies; it's another thing for them to show that you have been published.
Yeah, that's very true.
That's true.
And then you have to do this fucking thing where it's like, no, really, trust me, go on the Wayback Machine. And then I have to go on the Wayback Machine, and it's the worst, right? So anyway, that happens, and for a while, I'm like, I have no idea what I'm going to do to make ends meet. And then I get my first bout with kidney sepsis, which is a result of kidney stones, but it turns out that my kidney's just low, right? So I had to have a surgery. And after that surgery, I was in bed for weeks, which sucks, I had, prior to that, watched a whole lot of TikTok via YouTube, because I like memes. And someone posted a question, like a dumb call and response question. It was like, name something that will piss gamers off. And I made a response. And I'm like, there's no such thing as a gamer. Gamer's the most mainstream thing out there. There's more people who play games. What?
I might have seen that video, actually.
Yeah, that was my very first TikTok. And I said, there's no such thing as a gamer. Gamers are more mainstream than people who watch movies, people who read books, and people who watch TV. We are the mainstream right now.
Yeah.
So the whole idea of a oppressed gamer just does not exist. And I did that.
And you're correct.
Yeah. So I did that. That randomly blew up. I just kept going. And now TikTok, among other things, is kind of my career. Who knew?
Yeah. Well, that's the story. So, our final question, one you already know. What's your favorite tree? This is the most important one.
Okay, so first of all, I think that it's a cop-out move to choose a fictional tree, and I'm going to say that right now.
Ooh, shots fired.
So I did a quick science fact on this one. I'm going to say the Gimpy Gimpy tree, because it's a tree that will make you commit suicide if you touch it.
Oh, I've heard of this.
Yeah, it's a tree that merely touching its leaves is so painful that you go insane. You actually go insane.
Broseph called you a tree cop.
Yeah, well, you could go fuck himself. That's fine,
Damn.
But a runner-up for the Dragon's Blood tree, because I think that trees that bleed are really cool.
Okay.
So.
Very interesting. You know what? I didn't even think about the fact that you're a science person, so you would probably know more trees than the average person.
Yeah, I don't know. Fucking, I could touch the tree and fucking not want to kill myself. Can't touch the Gimpy Gimpy tree and not want to kill myself. So I think I'm power scaling the tree right now.
I could. I'm built
different. That's what's happening. The Gimpy Gimpy tree could solo Goku. I said it right now. Probably not a billion lions, though.
Yeah. Quite a few lions.
But yeah, that's my vote. The Gimpy
Awesome.
Gimpy tree.
Well, thanks for chatting. That's our final question, and I'm gonna throw you back and get out of here. There you go. So, everything's all good with everyone else? Or I guess just Zax?
Fine.
All doing good. Cool. So our next up is... We are grabbing... I realized halfway through RPG's interview that the music stopped, and I then was like, oh wait, this is a very deep story that they're telling, so I probably shouldn't play video game music suddenly in the start of it.
That's all good.
Yeah, so we got that started back up. Our next in line is Tumbs. Let's grab him. I'm grabbing you. You just muted. Hello, Tumbs. You are deafened and mutant. I don't know. There you go.
Hello.
How's it going?
Alright, let me mute the stream. Hi. I'm doing good.
That's great. Okay, so first question, easy. Who are you?
Okay. You lied. No. I am Tumbs is the name because I picked this name because when Discord switched away from the tags and just made like plain usernames,
Yeah.
I spent like a whole day just trying to find a username that like was cool and hadn't been taken.
Such a stupid decision from Discord, by the way. Need to throw that out.
It really is.
That is
Yeah,
dumb.
I agree. But now I have the username Tumblr.
It is pretty funny.
I have just plain Tumblr.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
And I
figured Tumbs kind of has a nice ring to it.
It does. You know, it's a pretty
Yeah.
solid name. It's a pretty solid vibe. You got a good brand there.
Thank you.
So next question is, who's your main?
Oh, Olympia.
Olympia. Okay.
I have switched between like all the different like fundamental characters because I can't. Everything else is too complicated.
Mhm.
I don't want to make traps for like.
You just want to punch things.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. You know what? You're based, and I respect it.
Thank you.
So
I mean,
valid.
You say you don't want to make traps, but Olympia's crystal is a form of trap itself.
That is true.
I guess, but you can also just like throw it at them and make them distracted.
Love it. I love that. So, then follow up is, what's your relationship with Rivals? When did you first discover it, and how long have you been playing it?
Ooh, okay. I have to think for a second here. It had to be like late 2020, I think, when I like joined a random VC in a Discord my friend added me, and these people were just playing Rivals, and I like got it because it looked really cool. And then I have this friend who's like way more into platform fighters than I am.
Okay.
And I would probably for like most of the time I had the game only play it with him and just like learn that way.
Yeah, no,
But now
I've
I'm
had
like
that too.
actually sweating it.
Oh, yeah.
It's really fun.
It's always nice to have like a dedicated it's really interesting when you find one game that you have only one friend that wants to play it.
Oh yeah.
So both of your entire playstyles are built around how do I fight my friend? Like,
Yeah.
I only have one friend who will play Dragon Ball FighterZ with me, and we have entire metagames built around what we know the other one is going to do, and it is
That's just like
so deep.
scrapping all the intricate technical stuff and just pure mind games.
Yeah, absolutely. Love it. And then, what's your relationship with T3, FGC, TikTok, and this whole community?
Oh, I was just scrolling TikTok and I saw Stray's Tetris Battle Gaiden video.
Okay.
And I thought it was really interesting, so I followed him, and for some reason he followed. I think I made like a comment, he followed me back.
Ah.
So I just been watching that, and then I heard about the Rivals tournament, and I'm like, I like Rivals. So I joined the Discord like yesterday.
Okay. Yesterday.
Or
is that an exaggeration?
Yeah.
Okay, I would hope so, because the registration's been up for several weeks, and the joining the server is required.
Like 2 days ago.
Okay. Okay, cool. That makes sense. You got in just
I won
in time.
The bracket. Yeah.
Alrighty. So then, what would you say your relationship is with? Do you do any, or kind of better question? What do you do on the internet mostly? How do you frame yourself? How do you? What do you find?
I don't do much. I've tried streaming before, but it wasn't. I didn't like it enough to like do the whole slog at the beginning. You know?
Yeah. No, I fully get that.
Yeah. And now I just kind of like bounce around between like, oh, Melee, Valorant, you know, Rivals. I have no attention span.
Yeah, no, I get it. ADHD are here. I understand that.
Nice. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I don't do much again. Like,
And, you know, that's valid. Like, everyone, there's a lot of people out there telling you, like, oh, you have to be successful. You have to create the best game, story, art piece of all time. You have to become a millionaire. No. You just do whatever. You could walk into the woods and live in a cabin your whole life and live a fulfilled, happy life. And, like, you do not
honestly,
need to do shit.
My profile picture is Snufkin for a reason.
Yeah.
Dude,
I'm not familiar with Snufkin, actually. Can you tell us a bit about
like,
this?
okay, so there's it's this kid show called Moomin Valley.
Oh, I've heard of Moomin Valley, yes.
Yeah, and Snufkin's a character on it, and he's just so based, and he's like, he just like
he looks very
goes
based.
on a giant walk in the spring, and I haven't even seen the show. I just know he's so chill.
No, that's you see him and he's like, that's the vibe right there, you know?
Yeah.
Amazing. And the final question, what's your favorite kind of tree?
Okay, I heard this question, right? And I said, ooh, my time to shine, because like a couple months ago, I went through a bonsai tree phase. Right? And I have a bunch of like little potted trees. And my favorite one by far is this little ficus bonsai I have. And it's like, if you see ficus bonsais, I think they're all styled to look dumb, because what they do is they let it grow normally for a little bit, and then they like just hack it off and then let it grow from there, so it's got this weird like fat stumpy look on it. But I found that at Lowe's in a pot with no dirt in it, just like dying, and the guy gave it to me for $3.
Ooh, so you got a personal connection there. Soul bond.
Oh yeah, and it's like alive now, and I you know, you can like, if you like cut off like a little twig from the tree and you plant it, it can like grow.
Yeah.
Right? Things. I've tried that with like so many different things, and the ficus one is the only one that worked. And now it's like a foot tall. But yeah, I like ficus trees.
It's the fruits of your labor. That's wonderful.
Yeah.
All right. I realize that we haven't been asking what people's approach is going to be to the tournament, and I feel like that's an important question. We should start asking. What do you think, Sax?
Okay.
What do I think?
Yeah.
Like, what's my approach going to be?
Oh no. Well, what do you think about? Do you think we should start asking that now?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, okay. So, you heard the question. Tums,
Yes.
go ahead.
Okay. I don't have much confidence going into this tournament, so I'm really just hoping, since I play Olympia and I just only approach, I can play cool enough where I'm like the fan favorite.
Yeah.
Even if I don't win.
I get it. That's the vibe. I am with you 100%.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Alrighty, cool. So, that's about all we have. Do you any last things to say? You want to shout out any social medias?
Oh yes, wait, no, I do. My Twitter. I'm so based on Twitter. Hold on. I forget the exact @.
We love a base Twitter.
Oh, yeah. Okay. sad_butt_thick.
Oh,
Twitter.
so based.
That is my only social
Pretty great
media.
handle.
All right. Thank you very much.
Wonderful. Alright, we'll see you around.
You too. All right, bye.
Get out of here. Next up. Yeah, when I tried searching that I got just a emo twerking. So I'm going to close out of Twitter now. So, next up we got CommanderViral. Bringing them in. Alright. Hello, CommanderViral. How are we doing? Currently muted. There we go. How's it going?
Hi.
CommanderViral, how are we doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Pretty good. I think you got a little bit of... I can hear myself on your mic. It's not very loud, but just be aware.
I'm muted most of the time.
Okay. So, then our first question. Who are you?
CommanderViral. I'm a software engineer by day. Attempt to be musician by night. Don't really post much on social media other than been posting on Mastodon lately to try to promote music, but just a dad that works a full-time job and makes music in his free time.
Ooh.
And plays video games.
Living the dream.
Yeah, absolutely. And then our follow-up question, first one for Rivals. Who's your main? What interests you about them, and why do you like playing them?
I've been kind of torn between if I really consider Ori or Zetterburn my main, because I kind of swap back between both of them. But I'll probably end up playing Ori in the tournament.
Okay. Yeah.
And honestly, I really like fast characters, and Ori has like the fastest airspeed movement in the game.
Ori's so fun.
Ori can just fly around everywhere.
I remember the week Ori was added to the game, and all my friends, we only played Ori because they were just fun as hell.
Right.
Yeah.
And then the ball is also just really fun set play, so Ori's just my jam.
Have you played any of Ori and the Blind Forest? Are you a fan of that?
I think I played like 10 minutes of it, died a few times, and I was like, crap, I'm really not good at platformers like this.
I'm a platformer guy, but I also played it for 10 minutes and then stopped forever. So, I get it.
I'd say I'm gonna revisit it at some point, but whoever actually goes through the entire like Steam back catalog.
Yeah. You're correct. So, then, what's your relationship with Rivals of Aether just in general?
So I learned about Rivals of Aether from a buddy of mine that I would go to Melee weekly like events at this coffee house near my college.
Okay.
When I was in school, and at one point he was like, "Hey, there's this other game coming out called Rivals of Aether. It's like basically recreating a lot of the mechanics of Melee with new characters and stuff." I was like, "Oh, that's cool," and just kind of had forgot about it for a bit. It was mostly just playing Melee and a little bit of Project M. And then at some point, I can't remember what jogged my memory about the game later on at some point, and I traded for a copy of it off of Reddit for some extra Humble Bundle key I had, and I was like, I'm gonna try to give this game a shot. It looks fun, and I've just kind of played it off and on over the years. I tend to not have the best luck with matchmaking queues sometimes, but
I understand.
But I'll sit there and I'll play bots and stuff, and I have a whole lot of fun playing it. I just want to play it with more actual people. So
yeah, it's very amazing. And then, what's your relationship with T3? When did you first discover the community? What's your involvement with it?
I don't remember when I first heard about it. I think it was a TikTok video by Stray. Mentioned it.
I think a lot of people seem to have Stray as the go-to.
Yeah.
Shoutouts.
You mentioned it, and I was like, I kind of want to play more fighting games with people. Might as well just join this Discord server and add it to the huge list on my sidebar. And then happened to see him specifically posting videos about Rivals of Aether, and I'm like, hey, I remember that game. I thought that game was dead, but look, there's people playing it. I want to play that, so they're gonna come and join the tournament.
So this ties back into the relationship with Rivals that you mentioned.
Yeah.
Wonderful. And then so after that, what's your approach to the tournament? What's your game plan? How do you think it's gonna go?
I'm fully expecting to go 0-2. I generally play fairly casually, and I have not had time to really practice this past week.
I understand. I understand the vibe.
But no, I'm just gonna have fun, go in, play, just to see how well I can do. But in general, it's try to not get hit and hit the other person as much as I can. That's generally my strategy with platform fighters.
Yeah, you gotta start somewhere. You gotta just start going to tourneys, whether you're experienced or not. Just keep getting yourself to play. That's how you get better. That's how you get deeper in the community. Amazing. And then I guess I will end off. Just go right ahead. Biggest question. You ready?
Sure.
What's your favorite tree?
Probably the cherry blossom tree.
Cherry blossom. Okay. I just remembered that I had... Never mind. I was going to ask Tom something about that, but I already sent him away. Cherry blossom tree. Why the cherry blossom?
Just think they're really pretty when they're fully bloomed out, the nice pink colors.
Yeah.
And I just think they're absolutely gorgeous. Whenever I finally ever get my first tattoo, I plan on getting a cherry blossom tree with my daughter's name somewhere inside of the tattoo, like on a scroll.
Wonderful.
In Japanese kana letters.
Okay.
Characters.
Yeah, that's wonderful. And then I think that'll wrap it up. Do you have any last things you want to mention? Any social media or events you want to shout out?
I mean, I don't really do too much on social media. I've been releasing music under the name Virus Protocol.
Virus Protocol.
On Bandcamp. Yeah.
Okay.
So virusprotocol.bandcamp.com. I've got a couple tracks up there. I'm basically just have been experimenting with making music on nothing but an iPad and releasing things that I think sounded good. So.
Very based. Good. We love it. So, yeah, that about wraps it up. I'll send you back in and get our next guest. All good?
Cool.
All right. Thanks for talking.
Nice. Thank you.
All right. Wonderful. So then after that, HeroicHat. Let's bring him in. Hello, HeroicHat. How's it going?
Oh God, where am I?
You're here. In the ring.
Oh God.
I'm imagining like the fucking interrogation room, Persona 5. Just put the lamp over your eyes. All right, so
making me sign.
First question: who are you?
I am the hat that is heroic. I am he who bumps in your closet. I'm the one who shakes the hat rack.
Ooh. That's a pitch. You got. Was that prepared?
I also play fighting games sometimes. No, I just actually thought of that.
All right.
Just now.
Base. So, first question for Rivals is who's your main? Who you're going to be playing? What interested you about them? Caused you to start playing them?
Well, after going through the whole roster, I have finally settled on Shovel Knight.
Ooh. Okay.
And it's because he feels right to play, and also I am a big Shovel Knight fan, so I was hoping that
same here.
Kind of how it shut out.
I remember when there was just the one slot left for a new character before they added all the workshop. I was, for some reason in my brain, I was like, they should add Shovel Knight to this game. I feel like he would fit real good, and then they did. Like
it's great.
I'm a huge Shovel Knight fan. Played every game all the way through. They're great.
Oh yeah.
So, then what's your relationship with Rivals?
I picked it up a few days ago, and that's it. That's
it. All right.
That's it. I just picked it up. I had the first couple days, I had a very hard time with it because I guess I was trying to play it like it's Smash.
Yeah.
But actually, literally just like 10 minutes ago, it finally clicked. Mm-hmm. So now
That's
I'm just
good to hear.
Just going through it.
What do you think clicked about it? What do you think caused that?
Well, I guess it's because of the control format. I guess because again, I'm just trying to play it like with Smash Brothers, and obviously that wasn't working. So stop trying to play it like Smash Brothers, and okay, now I got it. And yeah, Shovel Knight is actually kind of awesome. So this is the game.
Do you do a lot of punching?
I do a lot of punching, yeah.
Classic.
Yeah.
So we have a special request from Retro to ask you when your next drinking stream will be.
Oh, my next drinking stream will
And also,
be...
first, tell us a little bit about your drinking streams. Explain what those are.
Oh, okay. All right. Self-promo. I got it. Let's do it. All right. So I run a show on my stream now we're trying to do every Tuesday and Thursdays. It's called Sip and Spook, where my wife gets me to play a bunch of horror games, which I typically don't like.
Yeah. Is she a big horror game fan?
She loves horror games. Oh man, that's like her thing. She loves Silent Hill. She likes the older school Resident Evil. She's not a big fan of like anything past 4.
Oh, like none of the remakes, not 7, 8.
Well, no, the remakes are fine.
Okay.
It's just like not 5 or 6.
Yeah, I'm just a huge Capcom fan. I've never played any of them, but I've got a lot of Osmosis knowledge, you know.
Yeah. But definitely her bag is Silent Hill.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've heard quite a bit about Silent Hill.
Yeah. And she finally convinced me to start playing it, and she was like, you can drink if you want or whatever. It would be cool if you streamed it. And then we did Silent Hill 4 on stream, and I was a belligerent mess by the end of it, but we got through it. And yeah, Silent Hill 4 is one of my favorite Silent Hill games now. So
wonderful.
Yeah.
So
but that is what we do. Like I said, I try to do it every Tuesday and Thursdays. And right now we're doing Resident Evil 4 remake. And yeah, just like, you know, Retro was there, and the last time I did it, it was a mess.
And meaning your next stream will be the next Tuesday, I assume?
Yeah, if everything goes well, the next stream will be next Tuesday.
And what time?
Usually I try to start around 8 p.m. Eastern.
Okay.
Yeah. So we'll try to keep that up.
Wonderful. Okay, so then following up, what's your relationship with T3 and the TikTok community?
Yeah, there was I thought a civil war was happening, and I said I was ready, and then I got into the Discord, and then I just, you know, try to be in a bunch of stuff. Everybody's been cool. Everybody's been chill. I ran a T3 once.
Ooh, which one?
Street Fighter 5.
Ah, yes.
It ended up being okay.
I mean, Street Fighter 5.
Yeah. It was more so because it was my first time I've ever run a tournament.
Oh, so. I get that right now.
Yeah. Yeah. But
so,
it went.
What I was saying to Afam earlier is that it's not that it gets easier; it's just that you get better at adapting and figuring out how to do a problem.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
And then keep going.
Yeah, it's been fun. It's been fun so far. A bunch of like-minded guys that like to play fighting games and talk shit. That's what I love to do. So I feel at home.
When you mentioned you thought there was a civil war going on, when was this? What was the event?
This was when FGC Wendy's started popping up.
Oh, so my event.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So literally just when that started popping up, I just didn't know what the hell was going on, so I just kind of posted a video saying, yo, I'm ready. And that was it.
I think I saw that. I think I remember seeing it. I will not elaborate on how the storyline ended. Come up with your own ending. Maybe we'll come back to it. We'll see. And so our final question actually I forgot to ask. What's your approach to the tourney? What's your game plan? How do you expect it to go? Is there anyone you specifically want to face?
Well, to be completely honest, I expect to do the best that I can with this 5-day knowledge that I have.
Yeah,
I expect this to go not super great, but I'm gonna make them earn the win at the very least.
Yeah, that's a good mindset.
Yeah,
good mindset to have.
Honestly, I'm just looking to get better at the game at this point because now I'm hooked. God damn it, Afam.
I got it. That was the point. I wanted more people to play this game. I wanted people to get excited for the sequel. I don't remember when it's coming out, and who knows if it will anytime soon.
God damn it, I didn't even know there was a sequel. Fuck.
Yeah, it's in development. 3D. They're adding grabbing and shields. Looks pretty good. I'm hoping because the pixel art in this current Rivals 1, so good, so phenomenal, some of the best pixel art ever made. So I'm wondering if they think they can even match that in terms of 3D.
Oh, that's a good question, actually.
Yeah. Good thing to wonder, good thing to discuss. And I guess, did you finish answering the question? I don't remember.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So then, final one to wrap us out. What's your favorite kind of tree?
Ooh, favorite tree. So, if it's just like a normal day, yeah, I like anything strawberry flavored.
Okay. Wait.
But
I think you heard treat, as in like a snack. I meant tree, as in wood.
Oh. Oh, well, damn.
But good to know.
Favorite kind of tree? Wow.
You can also tell us your favorite treat as well if you want to do both.
No treat. My wife is over here treating. I guess if I had to pick, it would probably be redwood.
Oh, okay. Good pick.
Yeah.
I'm a redwood fan.
Yeah.
All right. So
I wasn't expecting the arborist question.
it's our final question that we're asking everyone. So, any last things you want to mention, or Sax, do you have anything else you want to ask?
Nothing off the top of my head.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm good.
Okay, so HeroicHat, any last things you want to mention before you head out? Anything you want to shout out, promote?
Well, first off, good luck to everybody. Let's make it fun, and I guess just follow everybody. Follow everybody here.
Absolutely.
Everybody's going to be in a bracket. Everybody that's anybody that has a hand in this, go ahead and follow them.
Yeah.
Especially Sax. Yo, Sax is god like that.
Oh, thank you.
All right. So cool. We're gonna drop you back in. Get our next guest.
All right.
All good to go.
Yeah, man.
Wonderful. Thanks for chatting with us.
Thanks for having me.
And next up, we got Endeavorance. Hello.
Hello.
I snatched you up. How's it going?
I've been snatched. Yeah, it's going well. How about you?
I'm doing pretty alright. We're having a good vibe going on. Seeming pretty upbeat. So, first thing, who are you?
Oh, that's a great. What a question. My name is Endeavorance. I am just some dude. I have a series that I do on TikTok and YouTube and other places around the internet called Stuff Keeps Happening. If you've been on TikTok and you've seen a dude doing funny news things, it's possibly me. People talk about me holding a crowbar. I don't know why, but it's a thing.
Can you elaborate more on Stuff Keeps Happening? Like, what is it? I'm not familiar actually. Tell me about it.
It's a 3 times a week newsletter that I also record as a YouTube series that I then break down. It's an omni-internet experience. It's a newsletter, it's a TikTok series, it's a YouTube series, it's a podcast. It's all the same thing though, so it's just available in whatever format people want to consume it in. But yeah, it's just like a rundown of like what's going on, current event stuff, usually with a bit of absurdism thrown in. And a whole lot of I'm too tired for this shit.
Yeah, the classic vibe for anyone interested in what's going on in the world.
Oh yeah.
So, then going over to Rivals, who's your main? What interested you about them? Why'd you start playing them? What do you like about them?
Oh god. Okay, so I'm gonna pick Aether. If you put
nice choice.
You put a flaming lion to my head and told me to pick a main, it'd be Aether.
Aether is the bear. Zetterberg is the
I was
lion.
trying to not say if you put a gun to my head. I wanted to make like a Rivals reference, but I couldn't think of anything. The closest I could think of to a gun is a lion that throws fire, which frankly is a lot scarier.
Yeah, if you put a projectile to my head, you'll pick the big ice bear, right?
Yeah, he's a big ice bear. He punches really good, and he can make ice rain down from the sky, and so that's really wonderful. I think
I'm
it's
a
really
big fan
impressive.
of the up air throw.
Good
move.
That's actually no, like honest to God, that's the thing. So like I like that move when I first started playing Rivals and I saw that move, I was like, it's over. This is my guy.
100%.
I also have a pocket force burn, but it's not so much pocket force burn as much as it is a force burn that I will switch to if I'm getting bodied.
Yeah,
on
no, I understand. Cool. And then, in general, what's your relationship to Rivals? When did you first hear about it, and what's your experience with it?
It's been a long, storied history. Before doing content work, like my biggest hobby was game development for the longest time. I never did it really professionally because like game development professionally kind of is ass. So I just like stayed around in the indie space. And I primarily used Game Maker, which is what's used to make Rivals Vita, the current one.
Yes.
And so I found out about it through that sort of community aspect. Like I found out about it via the game development side of things rather than the fighting game side of things.
Yeah.
At the same time, I was really into Melee and Project M. And I was playing that constantly. And so to have Rivals, especially it was around the time that I think that like Project M was getting a little shaky. And I picked up Rivals, and Dan's got pedigree at this point, and I'm happy with the game.
Wonderful, man. I've met him.
I hadn't played it in a while though, until very, very recently for this tournament. So I haven't played it in literal years.
Oh yeah, no,
but I'm back, and it feels good to be back.
Wonderful. I had a question I wanted to ask that I don't remember, so I will just move on. So then,
Rip.
After that, what's your relationship with T3, the TikTok community here, content creation as well, I guess?
Yeah, I'm super thrilled to be here and feel deeply out of place and hope to not just totally ruin everything. But I am not really a member of fighting game TikTok, but I am thrilled to be associated with it because the fighting game community has always like been my favorite people. I'm not trying to suck up right now. Y'all are just like, the fighting game community is just fun.
Yeah, no, I'm with you there.
It's good people. So I found out about this through MyLifeIsAnRPG. We are mutuals on TikTok, and I do gaming content too. Like, it's not like I don't do gaming content. I just don't tend to specialize in fighting game stuff. Yeah. Primarily doing like Destiny and whatnot. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so MyLifeIsAnRPG reached out and was like, hey, there's this thing, and I took a look and I was like, ooh. Signed up like immediately because very rarely do I get invited to come join a rivals tournament. So hell yeah!
Thank you, RPG.
Signed up, joined the Discord, and now I'm here.
Wonderful. And then I suppose our next question would be, what is your approach to the tournament? How confident are you? Is there anyone specific that you're looking forward to fighting?
Well, I think my first match on the bracket is versus RPG, which is actually hilarious.
It might have swung. I did re-roll the kind of bracket just this morning.
Oh, so okay.
We'll see.
It probably has changed. I'll have to go check on that again.
Might still be.
I am excited if I get to fight RPG. We were doing a couple of matches earlier. Mm-hmm. My approach is just like, I don't know. I'm gonna give it my best. I have no illusions of victory, but I'll probably. I'm hoping I can take some stocks off of people. If I win a match or two, I'll be thrilled. If I win a bracket, I'll be elated.
That's all you need.
But I'm here to have a good time. I love this game, and however far I get is however far I get.
Wonderful. Okay, so then our final question. Are you ready? Big one.
Weeping Willow.
Damn, I didn't even get to say. You know what? Base. Good answer. Any specific reason?
They're gorgeous trees. They're incredibly difficult to maintain before they reach maturity, and they are. If you have a mature weeping willow, it's like an incredibly rare, extremely valuable thing. But much more important than value is they're just gorgeous. Like just standing underneath the one, like it feels otherworldly.
I'm with you. Yeah, we have people who are a lot more passionate about trees than I expected. In this tonight. I'm glad I picked that question. All right. Sax, do you have anything else you want to ask or add?
I am glad to see another Weeping Willow enjoyer in the wild. But other than that, I'm good.
All right. All right. Do you have anything I forgot how to say
Endeavorance?
Endeavorance. My brain just totally hit a brick wall.
Oh, it's all good.
Do you have any last things you want to mention, shout out?
Yeah. Well, first of all, massive shout out to the Astral Campgrounds. I see there's a few folks who are in chat from there. Thank you for coming by.
Woo.
That is the name of my community. We are extremely wonderful people, I think. And as I mentioned before, I can't help myself but do game development. So I have been building a game into my Discord community. And fun. It has been referenced in regards to the tree question because you can grow plants, and among the plants you can grow in the game is spectral papaya tree and an astral mango tree.
Okay, I was wondering what that chat message is about.
Yeah. So shout out to the Astral Campgrounds.
And
shout out to all you guys for putting this together.
Thank you. All right, so where can people find you? What's your social media? Is your last bit?
I am Endeavorance on TikTok. Right here on Twitch, I'm _Endeavorance. I stream on Twitch every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I'm on TikTok constantly. And you can also head to endeavorance.camp to find all of my everything.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks for chatting with us. We're going to drop you back in and get our next guest.
Okay, bye.
All right, bye-bye. Thank you. All right, cool. I'm going to grab the next song. Let me see. Alrighty. let's get our next chatter. Hello, Tenkai. You there?
Oh, I'm real quick.
Ooh, how's it going?
Oh, here. It's going pretty good. How about you?
You know what? We're doing pretty good. We're on the way out, getting the last guests, having a good time. It's a pretty good vibe.
Nice.
So, our first question: who are you?
Well, hello. I am Tenkai the Mixion, just Tenkai for short. I'm just a man on the internet trying to make everyone's day.
Ah, wonderful. So you mentioned Mixion. I can gather an idea from your profile picture there, but tell us a bit about that.
Okay, so the short version is that a Mixion is just like a combination of every form of Eevee.
Yeah.
The longer story of that is a long time ago on this is gonna be so embarrassing, but a long time ago on a little app called iFunny.
Ooh, yeah.
I used to unironically be on iFunny. I was in a dark place at that time.
I too was in that place. Yes, I get it.
Yeah. I was sort of like I was doing pretty well for myself, had 300 followers and had pretty good engagement on everything. And someone sort of like drew some fan art and gave me permission to use this character, the Mixion. And they've kind of been like my character ever since.
Okay.
And it's just sort of been like my logo, to the point where I actually had a class that was basically like intro to the Adobe suite, and part of it was like making a little business package.
Yeah.
And I incorporated like the face and the frill into my sort of logo for my business.
Wonderful. So then, pivoting over to Rivals, who's your main? Why did you start playing them? What's your favorite thing about them?
Right now, I'm looking mainly at Orcane because Fish Puppy.
Yeah.
What's not to love?
Little buddy, little fella.
Little buddy, little fella. But also because like it's funny because the up B with the puddle leads to some very silly situations that I have both caused and been on the receiving end of.
Yeah.
And it just makes me, laugh my ass off every time.
Yeah, I cannot keep track of the puddle enough to play Orcane. I envy you. So, after that, what's your relationship with Rivals of Aether? Like, when did you first hear about it, and how's your experience been with it since?
I first heard about it, I think it was on like an Alpha Red video where they were playing workshop characters.
That's another guy I met in real life.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
I bought it in like 2020, played the tutorial, and was like, "This is neat." Pushed it to the side for a couple years, came back in, played some workshop characters, and I'm like, "This is neat," but platform fighters aren't really my thing. And then I heard about this tournament in the Discord, and it's like, sure, let's try again.
Yeah, fuck it. You know what?
But like, yeah, it's a thing of like, I just like to play as many fighting games as possible, and I want to be able to support. I want to support my people. So even if I've like barely ever played the game and I'm going up against people who have thousands of hours, I'm gonna sign up because I want to support my people.
Wonderful. And then after that, what is your relationship with T3, the TikTok community here?
So for the longest time, I've actually sort of been like on the sidelines of the community. So it's a thing of like, I followed, the big people, RPG, Phil, Stray, and so about like a month or so ago when they were doing the Street Fighter 6 T3, my friends and I were doing like a play together thing, and we just so happened to be in the lobby that the T3 was happening in, and I'm like, I know a lot of these names, so I friended RPG immediately, and we got to chatting, and they sent me the link to the server, and I'm like, cool, I'm here now.
Wonderful. And that's what brought you here. So then after that, what would you say your approach is to the tournament tomorrow?
I'm just trying to have fun.
Just trying to have fun. You know what? That's all you need. That's all you need. Do you have...
I'm like a better version of a jobber, where like I don't expect to go in and do well, but I'm still trying to like pump up, support my friends.
Yeah, supporting your friends is a wonderful thing to do. You're very good for that. So, do you have a specific game plan for the tourney, or is there anyone specific that you're looking to fight?
Not really. I just like to play fighting games. I just like to play as much as I can.
Solid answer. All right, so I guess we can move on to the last and most important question. Are you ready?
Yep.
All right. What is your favorite tree?
The birch tree, because I'm basic and it makes good Minecraft houses.
You know what? I like the answer. I think birch trees are kind of pretty.
Yes.
I'm not too big on them in Minecraft, but I can appreciate them from a distance, both in Minecraft and real life. You know?
Fair enough.
All right. So, Sax, unless there's anything else you want to ask, we can wrap up.
I'm all set.
Alrighty. So, Tenkai, do you have any last things you want to shout out? Anything you want to promote?
Yeah, so Tenkai the Mixion at Twitter, TikTok, and YouTube. That's Tenkai the Mixion. And
feel free to drop that in the chat, by the way.
Yeah. Right now on YouTube, I'm doing streams every Saturday at around 8:30 Eastern Time. Right now, I'm playing through Disco Elysium, and I'm doing a playthrough of the Street Fighter 6 World Tour mode. That's uploaded every Tuesday at noon.
Very fun.
And yeah, very fun.
How far are you in the World Tour mode? How are you feeling on it?
I think I just hit hour like 7 or 8. I just finished like the prelim of the tourney, so I'm just taking my time, having fun.
Are you a freak haver or like an OC haver in terms of your
I just made me.
Okay.
I chose one of the defaults and then just tuned it to be a little closer to how I look.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So cool. That'll about wrap.
Other than that, play fighting games. They're fun.
Yes. Play this fighting game most specifically. All right. So, thank you for chatting with us.
Yeah. Thank you for having me.
We're gonna drop you back in, and there you go. Cool. We got 3 left, so let's get in. Someone's not here. We will move them to the end of the list. And then we will get the person after that. So, let's see. Ooh, 2 people are not here.
Oh boy. Well, if we got to end early, it's not the worst thing.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. Hopefully, maybe Phil can take up enough time. What does RPG's message mean? They said I'm chatting on stream. Oh, my stream is open. That would explain it. All right, hello, Phil. Are you there?
Hey, Phil. Phil, you alive?
Phil. Maybe not. Phil? You good? Oh, there we go. Let me... your audio's a bit quiet. Are you there?
Does that sound better?
Oh, that sounds so much better. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. This seems like it's going pretty well so far. We're about wrapping up.
I have to say, I am so sorry for throwing you under the bus.
Oh no, you know what?
The last 5 seconds.
It's fine.
It's been a very stressful day for me, and you're doing phenomenal. I've been listening. Sax, Retro, Afam, everyone that's been interviewed. You're all amazing. Broseph, you're going down, and yeah, it's been great. It's been great.
Wonderful. Yeah, no, it's like this is kind of the push I needed to finally get more used to Twitch streaming, promoting stuff like that. I used to do an interview podcast series, so it's nice to kind of get back into this vibe. I enjoy it.
Sweet.
All right, so first question: who are you?
My name's Phil. I like making videos about fighting games. I'm a pretty big fan. One of the mods here in the server, and I just like to hang out and talk about Bloody Roar.
Wonderful. So, the follow-up question is, who's your main? What interested you about them, and what do you like about playing them?
All right, so I am going to be maining Palm by herself for the entire show. Or the entire mainly because she's the only character that felt like I could do anything with. Every character I played, I was garbage with. So Palm is the one that I got the most kills with. So I'm like, well, she's the one.
Yeah.
I also the custom like color creation mode is really cool. So I was able to like give her like the PhilOfCourse colors, which was really neat.
Ooh, fun.
But it also is kind of like an aesthetic of one of my like personas I have on TikTok is Hollywood, of course.
Yeah.
So I can like play off the thing that like she's a Hollywood elitist because she's a superstar. So it kind of fills in with the whole concept I was going with. So it just felt right.
That works super well. Yeah, tell us a little bit about these personas and your TikTok channel.
It's Ghoul's fault.
I've heard that a lot tonight, actually.
Yeah, it's actually 100% Ghoul's fault. I think it was after the Blaze Blue T3. Ghoul went out and just like started challenging a bunch of people, and he made a little like it was on like a legal pad, and he just wrote the names of the people he wanted to face. And one of the names on the list was me. And I know I play a couple games that not everyone plays, and I don't like forcing people to play my game because if I beat them too many times, they're not going to play with me anymore. So
yeah, I get it.
I decided to do something differently where I decided to challenge him where he could defeat me to like cross me off his list, but he'd have to do something different. So I created a new character called the Showman, with doing like a trivia challenge, and he passed it, so he defeated me. But after I made the Showman, I made some other characters to diverse my content, and the Hollywood character is this scummy agent who just does whatever. He's showed up in different storylines in the past. I also have Jake, the intern, which is a character. This is an incompetent intern who doesn't know what he's doing, who gets beat up on and made fun of. I have like the MD, of course, who's just a doctor that does like the physicals for every fighting game character. If you name a profession, I can make that. Just add of course to after it, and I can make that a character.
Yeah, that's how it goes. All right, so then I did have one more question back on your main.
Sure.
Gameplay wise, what interested you about them? What made them click with you?
Everyone's kind of already mentioned this from what I've been hearing, but it's in comparison to Smash.
Yeah. Natural comparison. Makes sense.
There's a couple things about the character that I immediately realized. She's kind of like a mix of like Peach.
Okay.
In Lucas, I guess. Her up smash is very reminiscent of Lucas's up smash.
Oh, Lucas's up smash is so busted. I love that.
Yeah, in Smash, Brawl. In Brawl, it was just like borderline unfair to use. So like, it made me really happy to see that, and it's very easy to do. Like, just don't. No one during this tournament should be above me. That's all I'm gonna say, because I will spam the shit out of that. And I like the mobility. That I can kind of hide away. I can run away from the opponent up in the air and float. There's a couple characters that can abuse me doing that, but I don't know, just general play style. It reminded me of 2 characters I didn't mind playing in the past in Smash, so I'm kind of digging it.
Yeah. All right. So then, what's your relationship with Rivals of Aether? When did you first hear about it, and how's your experience been since?
We actually had one of the earlier versions that I brought. I used to run a Smash 4 tournament, and I remember us bringing my laptop and hooking up to to one of the TVs so people could try it out back then. And I'm pretty sure it only had like 6 characters at the time. I think it was like the main 4 in Forsburn and like Maple. I think the only ones.
Yeah, and like I think
that's correct. Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, like Edalus and Absa weren't even like in yet, right?
I want to say the bear was there. I could be wrong.
He was not. He was not.
Because but I do remember someone we were like all trying to figure out who is like the best character, and at the time I think everyone was saying Forsburn because you couldn't see the character. But we're playing Smash 4, so we don't know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
But like that was like
hold on. So the thing about Forsburn in early access is that the clone could always attack. So that's one of the reasons why Forsburn was so good. By the way, everyone who's saying that Forsburn was the best character in early access, you're objectively wrong. Best character was Crag.
Best character is Crag still. If you ask me.
I actually really do enjoy all of the game overall. It's just it was the side event we ran. You know what I mean, for people to check out.
It's
it
the
never
same
became
at my
like,
locals over here.
Yeah, we would run Smash, and anyone that was in between Smash, if they were available, they played whatever platform or side game I had that week. If it was Rivals of Aether or Brawlhalla, Punch Planet, like whatever indie game I brought that week. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yo, Punch Planet though. We gotta run Punch Planet though.
I've not heard of Punch Planet.
Punch Planet is really cool.
It's a pretty solid 2D fighter. Yeah, for an indie game, it's actually quite solid.
I'll give it a look. Okay, so then our follow-up question is, and you probably have a lot to say about this. What is your relationship with T3 in the TikTok community?
I'm a mod. I was I don't know. I love the community, and I want to see it grow as much. And I get yelled at a lot. Someone says I use my dad voice sometimes. I don't mean to do. I just love the community, and I want it to grow. I've been around pretty much since the beginning of fighting game TikTok in general, and I've been able to watch it go from that to FGC TikTok into T3, and I can't wait to see where we go into the future. But I love the community a ton.
One thing I am curious about, because I'm relatively new, what does the name where does the name T3 come from?
It depends on the person you ask.
Okay.
Okay, well, we're asking you.
I'm asking you.
The original term came from when they did the original T3 for Blaze Blue. It came from TikTok Tournament. That was the original term for it. TikTok Tournament. There are a lot of other people that have. We kind of made a running gag. Whatever you want to name it right then and there, that's gonna be what T3 is gonna be called. So it's like Tournament Taco Tuesdays. Like it can be that. Like whatever you totally tubular tournaments. Yes, he straight named it perfectly. But like we're kind of lobbying a couple different ideas, and I think we kind of like low-key settled on top tier tournaments. Is a kind of a nice name that we're kind of lobbying. And wherever the T3 goes, hopefully it'll just get bigger and bigger.
Nice.
Alrighty, so I don't really have anything else to ask other than our final question. So what is your favorite kind of tree?
All right, I got 2 answers for this. First off, RPG, you can go fuck yourself. I think having fictional trees is totally allowed, because if you're not counting Treebeard, you're just disrespectful. All right. First off, I think Treebeard is the best tree, but if I had to pick an actual tree, I'm gonna go with the Coffea arbici, which is the tree that creates coffee.
Oh, right.
So like I'm gonna go with that because that's the one I probably need the most.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if I could survive tomorrow if I don't have my coffee.
Good picks. Good pick.
Yep.
Wonderful. So, Sax, do you have anything else to add?
I'm all set.
All right. So, Phil, do you have anything you want to shout out? Anything you want to promote? Last things you want to say or ask?
Yes, a couple things actually. First off, we are running another tournament in September. We are hosting a Mortal Kombat Invitational, which is going to be under the T3 banner. We also have server trivia, which I host every month. That's in the Discord server. So anyone that wants to join in, you don't have to play fighting games or anything. It's just we make teams and we run a very long trivia set. It gets goofy and funny, and the questions are either really, really easy or really, really hard. And it's just a lot of fun. And I highly recommend, if you're into trivia, make sure you join us there. It's going to be an absolute blast.
Is the trivia specialized or on any specific topic, or?
Actually, yes and no. So what happens is the first one is I just made up the questions that I wanted to ask.
Yeah.
And then after the end of the trivia, I ask anyone that's left in the like Discord room ideas, and I take those ideas to make the next month's trivia questions. So like I as an example, a lot of people were talking about like Resident Evil lore. This month we also have former T3. There's just a bunch of really fun things.
Oh, if you want some niche ass questions about Doom, you know who to ask. I could teach a college course on that game. Yeah, I can show up.
When you show up to the next one, make sure you say Doom, and then I'll add it in there, because you have to come back a month later for the trivia to get those questions.
Oh, okay. So I got to be at 2.
At least 2, yeah.
Okay.
There's that, and I also just want to obviously push the counterculture tournament with Broseph. We got to make sure we get as many heads over there. That's next Monday, I believe, or the following Monday. We can make sure we get people there. We always have something going on in the server. This Sunday we have Actually, which is a game show hosted by Jet here in the server. We have always something happening in the server. So if you are not part of the server, make sure you join. We're gonna have a very long and prosperous, fun future, and I hope to see everyone around.
Yeah, great. Okay, I also realized I forgot to ask, what is your approach to the tournament? What is your game plan, and is there anyone you're excited to face?
I am going to rip Broseph's Monarch's wings off, and I'm going to put his lion's fire out.
Talking a lot of smack.
Broseph is going down. I don't know. I probably played with Broseph the most out of everyone in the tournament, outside of facing in ranked. So it's just more of I just want to beat Broseph just for a storyline than anything.
Wonderful.
Also, I believe in August, MyLifeIsAnRPG is also running a Bloody Roar tournament. That's another thing, another T3 that's coming up next month. Me and him are still working on the kinks of that. There's always something crazy to do here. We're trying to have a lot of fun.
Absolutely. All right, so that'll be about wrap it up. We're gonna bring in Stray next. Thank you for chatting with us.
You're welcome.
All right, we'll see you around. There we go, and then Stray time.
Hello.
How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Hey, I'm doing pretty all right. Things are going pretty well.
Do you have echo on my mic?
No, you're good.
You good? All right, cool.
All right. So first question: who are you?
Man, it's kind of a loaded question.
A little bit.
I am Stray Housepet. I post on TikTok. I have other social media accounts, which you can find in my link tree on my TikTok, but they all really they all mostly get ignored because I just post on TikTok because I'm too lazy to manage multiple social media accounts.
It happens.
I like CRT televisions, I like retro gaming, and I like fighting games. And sometimes I talk about obscure French philosophers I'm reading.
Do you have do you want to elaborate a little bit more on that?
No.
Okay.
It's okay. The French are problematic, and I admit it.
No, that's you're correct. Follow up. Pivoting over to rivals. Who's your main? What interested you about them? Why'd you start playing them?
I like Zetterburn.
Okay.
Because Zetterburn's the only character I beat you with.
Ah, yeah.
Once we did our first attempt about last year, and I was playing Rano. I was like, Rano's like Sheik, ninja, needles, all that stuff. Then I was down, I think it was 9-0, right? Something no, I was down 8-0 because I was like, I'm gonna have some wiggle room with this.
And you know what?
So I switched to Zetterburn, and then I won. I was like, all right, cool. And then I lost 10 to 1. But you know, I was like, you know what? No, this is fine. This is fine. This is a solid character with solid fundamentals and a good amount of just kind of robbery.
Well, rock is super effective against fire, so that was your first mistake.
Yeah, well, I was using water and it wasn't working out.
So
you know, I don't know what to say about that.
Okay, so then, what's your relationship with Rivals of Aether? When did you first discover it, and what's the experience been like?
I first heard about Rivals. I mean, I wasn't in early access beta, but I did play it pretty early on. It was pretty cool. I was always a little disappointed that there wasn't like shields or ledge dashing or whatnot, but I thought for what it was very good, and I really appreciated the fact that it both paid homage to like Smash Bros at the time. Like PM was really big when it came out. So like, you know, Zetterburn is like a very obvious like homage to Wolf.
Yeah.
But also at the same time it was doing its own thing. So like it was completely breaking Smash conventions. So like, you know, like with Smash you have like your up B, which gives you some vertical recovery. They're like, no, Orcane just teleports. Or no, Crag just summons a thing. Like I really appreciate that they took their own spin on something based on the limitations that they had with the Game Maker engine. I thought it was really clever and well done.
Yeah, and then
so it was like early. So like, I think the earliest I remember playing it, I think I played. Maple was out. I'm not sure if Forsborn was out.
I think those were launched.
I'm remembering correctly. I remember playing with like launch characters. I remember buying the game, I think, around launch, and then I remember Rano was announced, but I didn't play the game for a long time.
Yeah. I remember
until you. I didn't play the game until you.
That is my goal. That is what I try to do here. I do remember when Rano was first coming out. I remember seeing him on the rival setup at SmashCon.
I was at that SmashCon.
Yeah. Oh, you were.
I was at that SmashCon. I saw the announcement.
I forget that we lived so close.
Yeah, we're real close.
I remember seeing it.
By the way, everybody, Afam came to my birthday. Didn't come to your birthday.
Stray's just better.
We all played Mario Kart Double Dash LAN. It was an awesome time.
Stray better. That's all it is. So then, what is your kind of game plan for the tournament tomorrow? What is your approach? How confident are you? Do you want any? Are you looking forward to any specific fights?
I'm just gonna play melee. You know, I'm just gonna run around. I'm gonna shoot some fire. I'm gonna set people on fire, and I'm gonna destroy them while they're on fire.
Sounds good.
It's my main game plan, you know.
Wonderful. And then
run around. You know, I have been practicing my shine to up smash confirms a little bit, but we'll see if that actually pans out.
Yeah. So then, what is your relationship with T3 and the TikTok community?
T3 kind of reminds me of local melee days. You know, like I hadn't been in locals in a while because of the pandemic, so I was pretty scared to go out for a long time.
Yeah.
T3 is just the homies playing video games. Like me and Broseph last night, we were playing Team Fortress 2. Like it's more than just fighting games at this point. We're all homies. We all hang out. We talk real life, and we play we mostly play fighting games because that's that soul connecting thread, right?
Yeah.
But I've bullied people into playing Four Swords Adventures with me. You know, we're all homies.
I'll do it. I'm down.
We're all homies here, so that's what T3 is to me. T3 is just the community of people who like to hang out and play games together.
That's a good, yeah. Didn't you mention TF2? If that got a update recently, am I right?
It did get an update because Overwatch dropped the ball.
Yeah,
real bad.
Very bad. They shat the bed straight up.
I was like, "Yo, hey, we exist," and I was like, "You know what? You do exist, TF2."
Yeah. So, I guess we can move on to our final question. Big one, super important. What is your favorite tree?
My favorite tree is the sapling.
Ooh, that's kind of a cop-out, I'm not gonna lie.
No, listen. The sapling applies to all trees, right?
Okay.
every tree is a sapling at one point in time. There's this line. It comes from Ultimate Muscle, the 4Kids, the original anime dubbed by 4Kids. There's this line where Jaeger is fighting some dude, and like his teacher Brocken Jr. is like, remember the saplings? Like what? Even the mighty oak falls to the tornado, but the sapling bends and sways for its environment. You are the sapling, and then there's this awesome line where Jaeger's like, I'm the sapling. It's amazing.
RPG says in chat to choose a species, you coward. Any response? No.
I'm the sapling.
All right, you know
I am the sapling. I will adapt to the harshest winds.
We can't make
the mightiest oak will fall, but I will adapt to the harshest winds.
So, do you have any last things you want to shout out, promote, or even ask us?
I mean, enter Counterculture, which is happening next Monday, the 31st of July, which is gonna be a good tournament. Brosef's a homie, and Broseph runs the good stuff. No, I think that's about it. I mean, like, we're all, follow everybody in the T3 Discord server. Follow Retro, who's kind of holding us down on TikTok right now, streaming on TikTok. Follow Afam, who's streaming on Twitch right now. I know Afam's been going through it a bit right now, and just hang out and play video games with us. Like, that's really what we're all about.
Yeah, we are here. We're here to play games. We want to. Sax, do you have any last things you want to add?
I think I'm all good.
Okay.
Pretty thorough.
And then with at Ball of Gum not responding. I don't see them in chat. I'm not mistaken there, right? They're just not here?
I haven't seen them in chat. I have Twitch chat open right now.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it. So, and I did add them, and I didn't say it. So, with that, we can probably just wrap up, close out the stream.
Nice tight 2 hours. I love it.
Wonderful. I need to lie down now.
I haven't eaten dinner yet.
Cool. Well, thank you everyone for showing up. Thank you everyone in chat for watching. Super appreciate you guys. Thank you everyone for helping me set up this event. Thank you to Sax for helping co-interview, co-commentate tomorrow and everything. And thank you to Retro for the great stream you got here set up on my brain is flopping with my tongue right now. The great setup you got here on TikTok. Yeah, TOing. First time TO. Need all the help I can get, and you guys are giving plenty, so thank you for that. I don't know what else to say. That's pretty much it. I'll see you all tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here. You're going to run the sets. We're going to have a good time. All right.
Go hit the lab.
Yeah, start labbing now. Bye, everyone.